Thank you, Chris. Well, I am over here with Doug Lorber and Rick Mugridge, and we're talking about a dinner and show that's coming up this weekend.
Right.
And it sounds like it's going to be so much fun. It's actually called Murder at the Royale Casino.
The Royale Casino.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell me what the story is about, as much as you can without giving it away.
Okay. Well, I play Rick, a casino owner, and there are people who basically want to take the casino away from me. And we kind of get rid of some people who are trying to do that.
I gotcha. Oh, you get rid of them.
Well, you know, it is a murder mystery.
It is a murder mystery.
Yes.
I love it. So tell me about your character.
Well, I've been confused ever since he got the role of Rick.
Yeah, I know, since his name is Rick. It's like,
My
why did he get that?
character is, I play Big Chief Wooden Nickel. And it's a great part. I get to do a little dancing, and but it's a good show. It's you know, this is our 9th year doing it, and it's just more fun than you ought to be allowed to have. So.
You told me there's some music involved, and you guys do a little bit of singing,
We do
too.
a little bit of singing. There's a lot of audience participation. The good thing about it is this is scripted. So, you know, if you don't want to do anything, you can just simply, you know, hang out there and watch the show and, you know, just enjoy it. And at the end, of course, you will be able to, you know, figure out who did it, and you'll have little ballots. You'll have to write the ballots out. And the winners, the ones who get the correct answer, along with the correct plot and why it was done, will win some prizes.
Okay.
So it's a lot of
that's
fun.
nice.
And dinner.
And
so,
dinner,
I mean, how
too.
can you go wrong?
Now, who's it being catered by?
Kay Blaylock is doing the catering for us. So as you know, she does a lot of stuff in town. Be very, very well received.
Okay.
We open at 6:30. There is a cocktail half hour, so there will be a bar there. And the food is always great. It is it's weighted tables as opposed to a buffet line.
Okay.
There'll be
That's nice.
some young folks from the high school for the Palladium players that will be waiting tables, so you'll get great service and hopefully a great show.
Yeah.
We like to think so.
It's a
anyway.
great show. It's very funny.
What's the attire? Do you have to dress up a little bit more than normal, or just...
Well, that's kind of up to you if you want to. I mean,
Okay.
I will, of course, be in a tuxedo, and
And I will not.
and he will not.
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like you can
right.
just pretty much come however
It's,
you
it's
you
very
feel fit.
relaxed affair.
Absolutely.
There's folks that will dress for the
Okay.
occasion, much like Mr. Lorber, but there'll be folks dressed like me, and there'll be blue jeans, and everybody will be
Okay.
welcome.
Right.
It's at the Binary at Oakland.
Okay.
So we're excited to have the show there for the first time.
That's exciting.
Right.
Our show, the first 2 years that the show was done, we did it at Chi Hall, which was in Lee County,
Right.
but this will be the first time in a Lee County facility. So we're very
Wonderful.
excited about
Right.
that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the new Oakland Library. It's a beautiful facility, and we're very
heard.
excited
Heard
about
it's
it being
gorgeous.
very nice.
Okay, so with this being, you know, a murder mystery and all of that, it's incorporating a little bit of comedy as well.
There's a lot of comedy
Yeah,
in this.
we're
It's-
hoping there's
it-
a ton of comedy.
There's a
With
bunch
these two
of
guys, I think you won't have to worry about that.
Right, it's gonna be pretty funny.
We're going to be back in just a little bit learning more about the murder at the Royale Casino. And if you'd like more information, real quick, who can they contact?
They can contact the Lee County Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
The number is 759-2422, and they take credit cards there over the phone. You can call. The tickets are $35 a piece, or you can get a table of 8, I believe, for $250.
All right.
Well worth it. Tickets are going pretty fast, so call today.
All right,
to
we'll
get
learn
your
more in
tickets.
just a little bit. You guys stick around for more Good Day. If you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, how about dinner and a show? Because Murder at the Royale Casino is going on this Friday and Saturday at 6:30 at the Binary at Oakland. It is the new library there that I've heard is just gorgeous.
Right, beautiful facility.
And I'm here with Doug Lorber and Rick Mugridge, and they are both acting in this murder mystery. But
Wait a second. Are we acting?
No, we're overacting it.
over.
I didn't think
These
it was
two are
acting.
No, it
hams.
wasn't acting,
You
no.
guys, they must be so funny. I can't imagine watching you guys because they've been cracking jokes all morning.
We have a good time.
But Rick, you told me something pretty cool, that the moment that people walk in, the show begins before it even really begins. Why is that?
Well, the stage has been torn down, and the stage is all amongst the audience. We've just torn down the barrier between that traditionally exists in theater between the audience and the actors. And so, from the minute you walk in, you could be conversing with one of the show's actors, so to
And
speak,
not even maybe
are
know it?
over-actors, and not even know it.
No, you'll probably know some of them because they will be a little dressed up. We will have microphones. So,
Okay. Well, how do people react because it is an interaction like this? I know you've done some of these things
Right.
before, so have you ever gotten someone who just really doesn't like it? I'm sure if you go to something, you kind of expect to be interacted with. So.
Well, I don't know. I think everybody that's going to come to see this is just going to really have a terrific time, and especially the reason that we're doing the show in the first place is to benefit the students at Lee County High School.
Exactly.
This is our 9th year, and I've got nothing but great feedback every year. People just, it's so unusual. It's so different than what you can normally do. And it is a barrel of fun, and you won't be embarrassed and you won't be drug on stage unless you want to be.
Okay.
Right.
And the great news is it is for a great cause.
Right.
This is our 9th year. We've given out in scholarship money in excess of $35,000 in those 9 years.
Right.
And then, of course, the other money goes to the chamber. We like to think they do awesome things, or
Terrific
we know
things.
they do great
Yes, absolutely.
But so your money is going for a great cause because of some really great sponsors.
Okay.
Basically, the money that you spend for a ticket goes to fund those scholarships.
Right.
Okay.
Because of great sponsors like Procter & Gamble, and ComNet Technical Solutions, Phoebe Community Visions, Eddie Meeks, and Darton College, the cost of the production is offset.
Wonderful.
And the scholarships they give out every year. They give out 3 $1,000 scholarships to the high school students.
helpful.
It's terrific, and the cost of college these days going up and up and up.
It really
It
is.
really helps to offset those costs. So they're very thankful.
That's a great cause.
Absolutely.
Where can people buy tickets?
Well, okay. You can get them at the Lee County Chamber of Commerce. That number is 759-2422. Tickets are $35, or you can get a table of 8 for $250, and you save $30. Or if you just want to donate that extra $30, it's fine as well. Never a problem. We always accept money. Or you can simply call and make a reservation, and you can pay at the door.
Okay.
Okay.
It's right at the door.
The price doesn't go up when you have to pay at the door. It's still $35.
Good to know.
Right.
And again, it is at the Oakland, the new Oakland Library, which is right at it's off 82 at the end of Hickory Grove Road. So if you haven't had an opportunity to see that facility, it really is beautiful, and you'll be glad to see it and enjoy it.
Right.
Wonderful. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on this
Our
morning to
pleasure.
talk with us, and hope you break a leg
Well,
Friday and Saturday.
we actually might. We have to be very careful about that.
They're hams. I bet they're hysterical.
Very
More,
funny.
even so, when you're so really on cue and
Oh, yeah.
acting. Well, you guys stick around. We'll be back with more Good Day.